The first thing I want to tell you is how to extinguish a negative behavior. There are several steps into extinguishing a negative behavior. The first thing is to make sure that you make yourself clear to your students. If they don't understand what you want, they can't do what you're asking. Number two, you need to be consistent in every day, every time. You cannot sometimes do it and sometimes not do it, because then it's confusing to your student as well. The third thing you need to do is make sure your concept is very simple to the student. If it's too complicated, the student's going to get confused and not understand what you're asking of them. And the final thing is that to continue your system even after you have extinguished the behavior, because at any time the behavior can pop back up and you need to be ready to be able to continue with your system. Also, they need to know that your system is going to stay in place and that they're able to understand to keep the negative behavior away. The behavior that I want to eliminate is screaming. So every time that the child screams, I would move his clip. So if he starts out on green at the beginning of the day, which is good, you're good to go, and then it's like a stop point where you go to yellow, then you go to orange, and then you go to red. It's just a step to make sure that they understand that they're doing the behavior and that you're moving the clip to let them see what they're doing, so they understand very clearly what they're doing wrong and what you want them not to do any longer. So if the child screams during the day, his clip would get moved down one time, and so forth and so on. The child does have the opportunity to move their clip back up if they can stay and not scream for a certain period of time. You want to give the child examples and let them know that they are capable of improving their behavior, that once they move down, it's not an end of the day. And every day you reset. Periodically throughout the day, because this is a consequence, their clip getting moved, you want to also give a reward system out to them. Because it's been known to show that punishment is not very effective. It might be effective in the short run and immediately, but overall, it's ineffective, and it will not continue to eliminate the behavior that you're looking to eliminate. So in my classroom, they have a behavior chart with 20 slots. So every time, periodically throughout the day, that you're checking on them and they're not doing the negative behavior and they're doing a good job, they get a star. When they reach 5 stars, they can get a small reward, such as a candy or a sticker or whatever is effective for that child, with something small. However long it takes, when they get up to 20 stars, they can earn treasure box, which is a big reward for their good behavior. What I do in my day is that periodically throughout the day, they do have a chance to earn their stars. At the end of the day, if they're on green, they get an extra star for the day, just to let them know how proud you are of them and how well they did. Just make sure that you continue this behavior and that the reward is effective, that the child really wants the reward. If they don't want the reward, this is not going to mean anything to them. And make sure the consequence is effective as well. If moving their color down, if the child doesn't care about it, they're not going to stop doing the behavior just because you moved their clip. And that's how we eliminated negative behavior in my classroom.